All right, so Brittany, why are you here today?
Well, some of my friends and family are kind of worried about me because I just went through another divorce.
Okay, so how many times have you actually been married?
Well, I've been engaged 4 times, but I've only been married twice.
Okay.
And this was my second divorce, but the first marriage was kind of short,
Like how short are we talking?
like 1 day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was really short.
So why do you think that you wanted to get married so suddenly and then divorced right after?
Well, I meet boys and I like them, and we have fun together, and we were in Vegas, and we were just having a good time, and I'd known him since I was younger, and so we were reminiscing about old times and stuff, and I don't know, it just seemed like it would be fun, but also I wanted that to keep happening. I wanted him to stay around, and so I was like, well, why don't we get married? Isn't that the best way to keep a man around?
Okay, so has that actually worked for you in the past? Like when you've married guys, it hasn't worked out, so do you think that's really a positive strategy to use to keep them to stick around?
Well, I mean, my last husband was a little long. I mean, we stayed married for longer.
How long was your last relationship?
We were married for a couple years.
Okay.
He was on tour with me, and that's when we met.
Oh, okay. Well, how would it feel to be married to a man who wanted to be married to you and who committed to you pretty easily? How would that feel?
Well, I mean, they obviously wanted to be married to me because they married me.
Right. But it didn't work out. Did you feel like you kind of had to marry them in order to get them to commit?
Well, yeah, because that's a commitment, right? Marriage is a commitment.
Right, but how would it feel to have a commitment without the marriage and have a guy who just wants to commit to you because that's where his heart is?
I just feel like it wouldn't feel real if he wasn't married to me. Because, when you're married, you've got rings and you've got a piece of paper and it's official. It's like an official commitment. So it's a whole lot easier for them, or harder for them to break up with you, if you are married.
Right, but, the one-day marriage still kind of ended after a day.
Yeah, I mean, that was partly my fault. All the people around me thought it was crazy, and I don't know, they all thought it was a bad idea, and so they kind of pushed us to get divorced, or annulled, I guess is what it was.
So do you ever think that you could maybe just kind of try out a relationship for a little while and date for a while before you decided to take that next step into marriage?
I mean, yeah, I dated my second husband longer.
How long did you guys date?
For a while, almost a year.
Okay.
And then we got married. We were having a kid, but then we got married. And yeah, we lasted for a few years.
Yeah, so maybe we'll try to continue to work on getting you to kind of take things a little slower and maybe not jumping to marriage as the last resort to get someone to stay with you. How would that sound?
I mean, I guess we can talk about it.
Okay, yeah. All right, thank you, Brittany.
Yeah.